Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to do a video for anyone struggling with cramps from PMS or menstruation or your period. Just come to a comfortable child's pose. If you want, you can use a pillow between your thighs and belly. Just do whatever feels comfortable and good right here. Maybe you can even move your arms to one direction to get in a stretch. Or maybe you can stay center. Maybe you can even move them to the other direction. Just move to the beat of your drum today. Just letting yourself relax and appreciate the beautiful gift of being a woman. Taking long inhales and exhales. Bringing your awareness to the struggling area of the body. Breathe. Mentally preparing yourself to do certain movements for the next 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. And when you're ready, come up to a tabletop. Palms shoulder distance apart, knees hip distance apart. We're going to do a cat cow. When you're ready, you get into your cow, taking a deep breath in, and on the exhale, round your spine to a cat. This movement is very good for anyone struggling with cramps in the abdominal area, or maybe lower back pain. It's so good. You can do this during your period or way before it, just to prepare. And during your movement, always bring awareness to the area where the pain is. On the cat, make sure you push your palms into the mats, lengthening the arms, shoulder blades pulling away from each other. And on the cow, shoulder blades come together, at your back, palm to the sky. And back to center. Now come to lying on your belly. Everything is flat on the mat. Take one breath here, deep inhale, and then bend your knees, reach back for your legs. Lift up into a bow pose, an easy bow. This is good for the back and also stretching the belly. Just breathe here. You can do it all in one go, or you can take a break every 15 seconds, recover, and then get back with us. Take your time. Do whatever feels best for you. Breathing in and out. Awareness to the area where you feel the pain. Appreciating the gift of being a woman. And releasing all the way down. Now find your way into a seated position, legs straight in front of you. Now we're going to do a counter stretch for bow. Grounding your sitting bones into the mat, you can move the extra fat from your bum and then go forward into a forward fold. When you're folding, try to get the fold from the hip area as opposed to rounding the back, so that if anything touches your shin, it should be your face, preferably your forehead or your chin, and just go forward, stretching your back the other way around, sticking your butt out, hugging yourself. And again, in this pose, if you want, you can put a pillow between your thighs and belly. Just feels really nice and fluffy sometimes. Slowly coming out of the pose, Taking a breather. Cross your legs and let's do butterfly. Soles of the feet together, interlace your palms and bring them under your feet. Then flip your knees up and down like the wings of a butterfly. Maybe you can do it with a smile. This releases the tension in the hip area. Tend to get stressed during this period, and stress collects in the hips when they become tight. So you flip them up and down to release the stress and tension. Remember to keep your back straight. Breathe, keeping the hip area relaxed. And just flip up and down, like the beautiful papillon you are. And now from here, we're going to find a seated star, one of my favorite asanas. Feet stay together, move them slightly forward, then bring your palms to hug your feet, then lean forward, rounding the spine. So this way, you're squeezing the abdominal organs together, giving them that nice needed massage to relieve some pain. Remember to breathe. The knees tend to come up during this asana. Just try to bring them down towards the ground without using any force. And no matter how little the change is, as long as you feel like you're doing something, listening to your body and going to its extent, the more you inhale and create space within, releasing tension, the more you'll be able to go deeper into the pose. Slowly coming out of the pose, lie on your back, reach for the outer arches of your feet with your arms, and bring your feet towards your belly. Happy baby. You can stay still, or maybe you can sway from side to side. Whatever feels best for you, just do your best. I like the side to side because it's such a good massage for the spine. Back to center. And release. Now bring your knees to your chest, hug them, and then send them maybe to the right or the left, whichever you want to start with for your supine twist. And look the opposite direction, opposite arm laid out long for that nice supine twist. You might feel a crack in your back, especially if this is your first supine twist for the day. That's okay. Try to lengthen your inhales and exhales. Maybe even close your eyes, bringing full awareness to the area that you feel is most challenging. Returning back to center. Now whichever direction the legs were, send them to the opposite direction, laying the opposite arm out and looking over its shoulder. And again, you can keep your eyes closed if you want. Just enjoy your supine I'm not exactly looking over my shoulder because this was the morning sun today and I was enjoying it so much. I couldn't help but just keep my face in it. It felt so good. And back to center, hugging onto your knees into a leg lock pose. You can lift your face up and bring it between your knees to intensify the work on the core, and you can hold it here or you can take breaks by putting your head back on the mat. Take a few recovery breaths, and when you're ready, you bring it back between your knees. And release. Send the legs up. You can keep your knees micro bent into a waterfall pose. If you have a wall, you can rest your feet on the wall. It's usually more comfortable, or you can leave them hanging like this, like me. And just enjoy the blood flow changing direction from the feet, coming towards your glutes, hips, and abdomen. You can even bring your one palm to your belly and the other to your heart. And just giving yourself some extra love today. You deserve it. And from here, slowly release your legs all the way down to the mat. Let your feet fall side by side. Arms laid out long, palms facing the sky. Coming to Shavasana. Bringing your breath back to normal. Acknowledging the challenging area right now. Maybe it's the belly or the lower back, could be the knees, maybe the hips, wherever you feel pain. Acknowledging it and letting it go. You can bring awareness to your third eye, bringing the pupils to the corners of your eyes and looking at that space between your eyebrows. Maybe try, if you see a dot, try to focus it in the center, or any moving object, try to focus it in the center of the third eye. Of course, with your eyes closed, keeping your breath normal. Just enjoy this moment for as long as you can. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. Please remember to subscribe if you're not yet. Like this video by giving it a thumbs up. Click on the bell so you get a notification every time I upload a new video. And maybe leave a comment in the comment section. Maybe you might have other tips of how to deal with PMS cramps. All those tips are welcome. We're in this together, ladies. Namaste.